Welcome back into the 2021 PBR Future Games. I'm Cory McCartney along with PBR Sean Duncan as we have Illinois against Wisconsin. Sean, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'm excited to be here and see this tilt between Wisconsin and Illinois. It's a bloodbath between the headquarters where the Illinois and Wisconsin personnel all work in the same office, so they're very familiar with the talent on the field and each other as the directors, and so this should be a fun game.
So I talked to Phil Kerber, obviously, with PBR Georgia and PBR Florida's Doug Freeman about this. There's obviously bragging rights that go into this, and you mentioned the proximity there of Illinois and Wisconsin, so ratcheted it up a little bit, certainly today as we see these two sides going against each other. So let's go over the starting pitcher for Wisconsin here, who will start things off in the field. Jonah Conrad. Jonah coming in to today out of P27 Academy. So he's somebody who's been familiar here with LakePoint sports. We obviously had the Academy Association's tournament here back in May. Jonah, in 2023, this Wisconsin team made up entirely of 2023 players. Jonah playing his travel ball for Sticks Academy. He's 6'1", 162 pounds. The number 5 right-hander in the state, number three player. Number 3 right-hander, number 5 overall, number 55 nationally at his position. Fastball at 90 mile an hour, at 75 on the curve. So we'll see. He gets started against Illinois here in the top of the first inning.
First bullet out of his hand is 88 miles an hour, so gets it off, 22 on the spin, so he is off and running.
Yeah, Illinois' first batter here, a bit of a mouthful. Chirlambolous Nickelodeonus. I think that's somewhat close, right?
You have to say that 5 times really fast.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I don't.
You're a professional. Let's do it.
I only have to do it once because he popped out there to start things off. So that saves me the effort there. So I'm sure he'll have more than one at bat, and we'll see him more than once in this game. So, unfortunately for me. All right, so things get started quickly for Conrad in Wisconsin. Starts off with a strike there. He's now taking on number 18 for Illinois. That's Brendan Stressler out of New Trier High School.
New Trier is a powerhouse in Illinois, and just a perennial power year in and year out.
Brendan is the 10th ranked outfielder in the state, number 51 overall in the class of 2023. Watches high there for a ball.
So Jonah's spin rate on his fastball is well above average here. It's almost 2,500, which is really good. Which is a good indicator that he's going to continue to throw hard, and he just threw that 87 mile an hour fastball by Mr. Stressler.
All right, so very quickly, Conrad has 2 outs. All right, that'll bring up Johnny Wendling from St. Lawrence. Johnny's the 9th ranked catcher in the class. Now he gets hit on the elbow, so.
He wore it proudly. He just
did.
kind of just turned that front shoulder right in there, and let's get someone on base here.
Yeah, he's not wearing an elbow guard or anything. He just took it.
Not where he wanted it, but Jonah Conrad is pretty interesting, metric speaking. I mean, he's both his fastball and breaking ball. That was not his best breaking ball, but the spin on it was close to 2,600. So.
Conrad's now facing Colin Barcisi out of Naperville Central.
So Colin is a really athletic, twitchy dude who could. He's a highly sought after guy. I can tell you that.
6'2", 205 pounds.
He can run. He could throw. He's got a lot of tools to work with, and he's got a really good frame, obviously.
He's the 3rd ranked catcher in the state. And watches inside there for a ball. And nationally, he's the 25th ranked catcher in the class. Count as 2 balls and no strikes to Colin. Watches it for another ball. As much as Conrad was rolling, it seems.
Well, people always react a little bit differently when you put them in the stretch.
Yep.
You know, you got to worry about the runner. His rhythm's a little knocked off, but this should be a good battle here.
All right, the 3-0. Smokes that one into deep center field. Camps underneath it to end that half of an inning for Illinois. So we'll be back with more from LakePoint Sports. Illinois and Wisconsin here at the 2021 Future Games. Welcome back to LakePoint Sports, the 2021 Future Games, Illinois and Wisconsin. I'm Cory McCartney along with PBR's Sean Duncan. It's now Wisconsin's turn at the plate. Illinois starting things off with Vince Waterman, the lefty on the mound. He's facing Jack Henneman with Jack Council and Dominic Kibler to follow.
Misses wide there, 85 miles an hour. Waterman's got a nice clean arm action, kind of deep in the back and quick out front. 85 again. Needs to find his release point here. Let's get a strike in.
He's been up to 87 on the fastball, 71 on the curve.
There it is. It's got some late arm side action there.
And Waterman, a 2023 out of Homewood Flossmoor High School. All right, 2-2's the count to Henneman. Henneman from Oak Creek. Now watches a wild one there to run it to 3-2.
Is this Quinn Fallish, number 17?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're correct. You go off the lineup card, you're not always going to be correct.
No. I'm a professional fact checker.
Well,
so
I love that.
Just an FYI. So,
All right, well, this is Thomas Curry. That we can be sure of. Arrowhead.
Thomas put some good, strong hacks in BP during the workout day, and looks like he knows his way around a weight room. He's got thick lower half. He's got the sleeve slightly rolled up to show off his biceps here.
6'1", 210, so he came to play.
Yeah.
He's the #1 catcher in the state, by the way, in 2023. That breaking ball is just not there for Waterman right now. Missing high on that one.
67. He just needs sometimes it could be a little overwhelming for some pitchers, when there's hundreds of college coaches, standing on top of you. But I don't think there's a doubt that, whether the strike pitch is in the house or not, like this kid's arm works, it's clean, and he just needs to find his release point. And I'm fairly certain he's a strike pumper. Got him.
The call is safe.
No, he did. Was that Barzy behind the plate? That was a strong throw. Legit carry on that throw.
Well, Falis will take second, and that'll give Curry a runner in scoring position here with no outs in the top of the first inning. Time is called. He's got to get some oblique work in there. Doing some twists. Shoots that one high, and third baseman calls him off and got it. All right, so one down here in the top of the first inning.
You got to say the name. Go ahead. Who caught it?
That's my guy, right?
That's your guy.
Charalambos Nicolodenis.
There you go. Well done. It's going to get better every time
there
you say
you go.
it.
Charlie Nick.
We're just going to nickname him right now.
All right. Shoots that one past the first baseman, so have our first base hit of the day.
Anthony Edge
in it with an RBI single to start things off for Wisconsin. So coming down from the Cheese State, delivering a run.
No, actually, I'm fact checking myself. That was Max Henneman.
That was Max
I was
Henneman.
looking at the Team Illinois. So
all right, so Jax Henneman comes through.
Jack Council. Can you tell me who his dad is?
I think everybody listening would know who Craig Council is.
Yes.
And of
he's
course
the king of Milwaukee because year in and year out, they are really, really good. And Jack Council has good bloodlines, and he is a really good baseball player.
So Whitefish Bay, and brother Brady is signed with Wisconsin, and Jack comes through with a base hit. Runner going to advance to second. Council is safe, so Council will take second.
That was a gutsy call by Tell Taylor, the third base coach, the new PBR Wisconsin scouting director. He would have gotten thrown out. There would have been some raised eyebrows from all the college coaches here.
Well, now it's Dominic Kibler's turn with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the first. Wisconsin already up 1-0.
This is Garrett K. Garrett K had a nice little round of BP during the workout. It's compact, balanced swing. Waterman's velocity down to 83 right now. Cut that a little bit. Is that a changeup? I think that was a changeup. Turn it over.
Shoots that one into left field. The shortstop
Talk
on it. Calls it. It looked like he was going to make that play, but the left fielder instead hauls it in for the second out.
When I see that type of play, my blood pressure raises. I see collision everywhere I turn. So, number 8 steps to the plate. Jake Schaffner.
All right, Jake Schaffner out of Janesville Craig High School.
got a lot of left-handed hitters on this Wisconsin squad. That's the way we like them.
He's 6'1", 170, number 3 shortstop in the class, 2023.
84 miles an hour. Vince is starting to settle down now. He's finding the strike zone.
Shoots that one foul.
The most important pitch in baseball is what? What is the most important pitch?
I think it's when you're up 1-0.
The most important pitch is the strike pitch.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. You lose large pieces of your soul when the strike pitch is not in the house.
You know, I like you being on here, Sean. We get life lessons along with baseball talk.
Hey, that's what baseball is, right? Life lessons. That's all. That's why we play it. That's why we scout it.
Outside there.
It's like he's trying to steer it a little bit. Just do what you do in bullpens.
All right, so a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Takes the high fastball and drives it into left center, but camps underneath it for the 3rd out. So we're through 1 here in Illinois, Wisconsin. 2021 future games, 1-0 lead for Wisconsin. We'll be back with more from LakePoint Sports. We're back in for the 2nd inning here of Illinois and Wisconsin at the 2021 PBR feature games. Cory McCartney along with PBR's Sean Duncan. And Sean, I forgot to tell you from the get-go here, but after a year of kind of being separated, you threw a heck of a party.
Oh, thank you. I'm very much appreciate that. At least I have 1 win in my column.
There you go.
Yeah. We got Riley Ifrig up at the plate from Edwardsville High School, which is another downstate power in the St. Louis metro area. Coach Tim Funkhauser just churns out talented guys year in and year out. And we have Jonah Conrad back on the mound. Had a quick, clean inning. And he is a really interesting dude here. Kind of little backdoor slider. 75 miles an hour with 25-12 on the spin. So his metrics, along with his stuff, are pretty interesting.
Really nice start here to the inning for Conrad, and misses high there to Ifrig. Ifrig, the top-ranked first baseman in the class, 2023. He's 6'3", 184 pounds. That's
a good athletic frame. Ooh.
Oh, it's in there chasing.
Well, that may have been his first changeup he's flashed, and that was a good one. He had some nice sinking action on that pitch.
All right, well, coming back in, see if he can right the ship here with 2 strikes, and this is AB. Conrad misses high to run the count full.
Tried to pump up the jam there at 88. But
I would imagine we're going to see another breaking ball right here.
I'm guessing he's going fastball. That's my guess.
All right, you were right. We didn't bet anything on that, right? I'm just making sure.
Steak dinner.
Okay.
I heard it.
Well, I think they serve steak now at Subway, so.
Caden Griffiths. He's got good flow from Williamsville High School. I didn't see all of Team Illinois yesterday, but I saw a couple at bats, and he's a high energy, puts it in play and runs, and those are two good qualities in my book.
A big outfield prospect, number 4 in the state, but he's number 37 in the nation in 2023.
Is that that's from an outfield perspective, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Caden, who plays his travel ball for the Missouri Gators and is out of Williamsville High School.
He ran a 6.86 during the workout day. There were a lot of really good runners on this team, Illinois. Drew Locascio likes him fast and strong. That was
Flips that one foul, and the runner will return.
That was a good hack. He's got some bat speed, balanced. He was right on that 87-mile-an-hour fastball.
All right, we'll see what Conrad does at the 0-2. He's going to keep the runner honest there.
I like the way Caden stands in there. He's relaxed, looks confident, simple, good rhythm in the load. Looks like your prototypical leadoff type guy, top of the order bat.
All right, here's the 1-2 from Conrad. Shoots another one foul. And that one, almost hits the pitcher in the field behind us, and that's, of course, one of the things you always got to worry about here at LakePoint Sports with these fields in such close proximity. Head on a swivel. Oh, another foul.
Hey, that's a good sign that Caden knows what he's doing in the box. He tried to flip in a little slider there, and he was slightly on his front foot, but kept his hands back and was able to foul off a pitcher's pitch, and that's a good thing for hitters. You don't see that all that too often here.
All right, the count remains 1-2. And he'll watch the ball there and throws not in time at first.
This is a good at bat. He's fouling off some good pitches, laying off not so good pitches. He's getting his money's worth in this AB. That's a really good job by that catcher.
Misses on the throw though, but yeah, kept the ball from getting behind him, which would have been all kinds of trouble.
And that got some flesh there on his wrist for sure. Gave a little bit of shake, but you ain't gonna hurt this kid behind the plate. Now, Wisconsin probably had stronger suits on this team. Is both these catchers on this team are good, really good. And
that was a heck of a walk.
And you should put a star by that walk, because that is a really good AB right there.
All right, so now it'll be Reindl Nowden from Marion Catholic High School.
He is a 2024 one of two younger dudes on this team here.
Well, he doesn't waste no time. Here's the third and the throw there. The third will be, Reindl out after stumbling past first base, so gets himself into a double play.
Your untraditional 5-3 DP if you're scoring at home. And but they have the right man coming to the plate. Team Illinois needs to get off the schneid here. They lost yesterday to Team Indiana. Drew Locascio needs to get a dub in the books here. But this dude, Jaden Correa, He went big fly yesterday and puts another good swing on it, but right to him.
Yeah, right to the shortstop, and that'll end that half of an inning for Illinois. So Wisconsin a chance to build on their lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning here at LakePoint Sports. We'll be back with more from the 2021 Future Games. All right, our action continues here at the 2021 Future Games. This tilt between Illinois and Wisconsin. Cory McCartney and PBR's Sean Duncan. Vince Waterman still on the mound, and Ryan Drum wasting no time there with a extra base hit. He'll go past second.
Oh, he's
going to hold
three.
off. He's going for 3, and he will be in time to throw high. So a leadoff triple there for Ryan Drum to get things started for Wisconsin, who already lead 1-0.
First pitch ambush. Waterman looking to get ahead of the count. First pitch strike. And Mr. Drum just put a really good swing on that. Brings up Ethan Hindle from Arrowhead High School, which is a really good high school, produces a lot of talent in the state of Wisconsin.
So a bit of a rough first inning for Waterman, and finding himself in some trouble here to start things off in the second.
Wisconsin's coming in here with a little bit of bounce in their step after beating like perennial power Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, which is really good year in and year out.
And that one down the line and will go foul.
And they put it to him pretty good as well. So Waterman is going to need to do some escape artist maneuvering here to get out of this jam.
Hindle, as you mentioned, from Arrowhead, he's the 7th-ranked shortstop in the state in 2023. Plays for Styx Academy. He shoots that one into deep left. That one is backtrack, and that one's gone. A 2-run home run for Hindle there will build on this Wisconsin lead. That makes it 3-0.
Ooh, that ball just kept carrying and carrying. It looked like he struck it well, but then that ball just got some legs at the end and went into the bushes. And Team Wisconsin, it's got a little mojo going here.
Well, Ethan Hindle is your early contender for that Dix Player of the Game here for Wisconsin, should they hold on. Are we allowed to vote for that?
No one listens to me if I am able to vote. I got zero say in this operation.
All right. Well, Caleb Carl sends that one down the right field down the right field line, but that one foul, and the AB's going to continue. Right fielder unable to make the play.
Caleb Carl with 2 L's at the end there from Madison West, an outfielder catcher, 6'1", 190-pounder. People don't know, and people are well aware these days, but Wisconsin has turned into a mini factory of baseball players with the amount of high-level draft picks they've churned out, in some of these organizations like the Hitters and GRB, and they just continue to produce them. Some of the best players, first-rounders, Jared Kelenic,
Yeah, well, hitters just played for the 17U National Championship here at LakePoint a week and a half ago.
Yeah, they're good every year.
And they had an absolutely loaded team for there. And Carl going to send that one to right field and unable to make the plays. It bounces off his glove, so Carl coasts into second. Another extra base hit here for Wisconsin as they continue to just jump on this Illinois pitching.
The wheels on the bus are coming off for Team Illinois right now, and
Well, now we'll see Evan Gustafson. Evan's scheduled to pitch later in this game, potentially for Wisconsin.
I got to tell you, of all this dude was one of my favorite hitters that I watched during the BP. It's just relaxed, balanced.
No batting gloves, which is an oddity.
I like that
today. Yeah,
old school. Grab the bat and swing.
That's
I heard
right.
this kid's a really good hockey player as well.
Little Harmon Killebrew vibes from him.
I think you're talking the wrong generation with Harmon Killebrew.
Yeah. I don't know anybody today that doesn't use batting gloves though. Any pros I can think of.
Moises Alou used to urinate in his hands to create these calluses.
That's a foreign substance, I think, in today's
now
game.
it'd be a sticky substance and it'd be banned. And my guy wanted to see hit. He, of course, gets a walk.
Yeah, Gustafson draws a walk, and now we'll have runners at first and second as the Wisconsin
It's a fact.
inning continues. J.T. Kellenick up to the plate.
J.T. Kellenick is the younger brother of Jared Kellenick, who was the number 6 pick overall in the draft in 2000. What is it? They all bleed together.
I believe it was 18.
18.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
obviously
one of the top prospects in all of baseball.
got up this year for the Mariners.
Yep. Hits from the other side, right side for JT. But I was standing next to him. He is a vascular young man, strong forearms, and obviously.
Well, he sends that one deep into left field, and that one would have been no doubt, but that is down the line foul, and he got all of that.
He crushed that baseball.
Kellenick is 6'4", 195 pounds. Plays for that hitters team that we were just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the 0-2 to Kellenick. Shoots that one to the shortstop. Correa makes the flip to second. In time, a little off balance there, but gets the out. What did they call him? Did he call him out?
Yeah, he made a great play at second base. Barehanded it.
But they're letting the
For a 6'4" dude, he got down the line in 4.25 right there. And speed, power, show them both off in one at bat. Just kind of slightly yank a home run and then show off his speed. Obviously not the result he wanted, the fielder's choice, but.
But they're going to let the runner stand at second, and we have the bases loaded.
They're going to roll this inning pretty soon. That's my gut feel on it.
This is Quinn Falish. Quinn sends that one into right. Fielder camps underneath that to make the out. The throw home, though, will be not in time, so another run in for Wisconsin. They're now up 4-0.
And here I'm going to guess number 18 who steps in the plate, Thomas Curry.
All right, we'll see if the inning continues here with Curry to the bat.
This guy knows his way around a squat rack right here.
He does.
Yeah.
Thomas Curry, 6'1", 210.
Just ripping out of his legs are ripping out of his pants. Kind of reminds me of myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why you buy the stretchy kind.
That's a joke, by the way, for the 5 listeners that are listening here. It's like have very small legs.
Oh, Curry, the watch is a breaking ball. That was maybe the best pitch we've seen from Workman, dropping that in for a strike. Waterman tries it again, another strike.
Comes in the front door there, 81 miles an hour.
Well, he's found a spot that Curry's uncomfortable with.
He just hasn't been there at all. His ball everything's running away from the hitter.
He misses arm side.
Yeah. But if he could spot up glove side with that kind of late tail, throw it in on his front hip and run it back over the plate, that's a hard ball to hit.
He tries again, but that one will go foul.
We got it on deck, hitter. Got him.
All right, so
he climbed it upstairs, 82. It's a hard ball to lay off sometimes.
Yep. Well, Waterman gets his, I believe, first strikeout of the day.
Number 1.
Yep, back up to the top there with
Max Henneman. It's a good Scrabble name. There's 4 N's in this name.
That's right. Henneman says at the center field, and the camps underneath it makes the 3rd out of the inning. So not before, though, Wisconsin opens things up, a 4-0 lead here as we continue with action from LakePoint Sports in the 2021 Future Games. We continue here with the bottom of the third inning, 2021 future games, Illinois and Wisconsin. A pitching change for Wisconsin after a strong outing by Jonah Conrad. Braden Olson now on the mound for Wisconsin.
6'1", 170-pounder from St. Croix Falls High School in Wisconsin. That's a high school that I am unfamiliar with, but he looks to be a late add to the roster after showing mid-80s velocities. Good frame, quick arm. Misses glove side up to 87.
Well, Braden primarily a shortstop. He's actually the 6th-ranked shortstop in the class in the state of Wisconsin.
Those are the best pitchers, shortstops that hop on the mound, in my humble opinion. 87.
He's taking on our view. Briar Arview from Civic Memorial.
It's another school from the St. Louis metro area. We got a pretty diverse roster on Illinois, guys from all over the state.
Arview sends that one into deep right center, but center fielder camps underneath it to make the first out. So strong start here for Olson on the mound.